Hi, Cat Cool here. Today we're doing a tutorial on how to install Raspbian onto a Raspberry Pi. This will work for any Raspberry Pi, the Zero, the Pi 2, Pi 3, whichever one you happen to have. So the things you'll need for this is obviously a Raspberry Pi. I've got mine in a fancy case, but it's not needed, it's but mine's a Raspberry Pi 3, so you'll need that. You'll need when my camera focuses, maybe not, you'll need a USB to micro SD card reader, obviously oh, too close. Getting used to this camera. A micro SD card, obviously. This one's just a 32GB one, but any above 8GB will do the job. And obviously, you're going to need a PC as well. And that's pretty much it. So if we hop onto the PC and let's get started.
Right, we're now on the PC. I'll leave all links to anything that you need to download in the description, so you can grab those. Just makes life easier. So the first thing we're going to grab is the Win32 disk imager, which we will use to put the Raspbian image onto the micro SD card. So that's the first thing you need to download. I'm not going to download it because I've already got it. But basically, you just click this download button here, and that's it. And then install it. It's not difficult. Next thing you need to download is Raspbian, obviously. And you just click the download zip file. It's quite big, so it'll take a little bit of time to download. So it'll take a little bit of time, right? And then the last thing we need to download is WinRAR. Now you will need either the 32-bit or the 64-bit, whichever version of Windows you're running. So you need to get the appropriate version and download that and install it. And then once you've done all that, we'll make a start. Right, so we've got all those bits downloaded. So if you go into your downloads folder, mine's just in the main downloads folder where it downloads to. If you go to, you'll be able to see this file here, 11th of the 1st, 2017, Raspbian Jesse. So just double click that, and it'll open in WinRAR just like that. And then highlight the file there, click extract to, and then it'll extract it. Mine will probably say, do I want to overwrite, because I've already extracted it previously. And it takes a little bit of time, but not too long. Only a few minutes, if that. Probably about 25 seconds or something like that. So we just wait for that to complete. And there we go, that's all done. So if you now look in your downloads folder, you'll have a folder that's that's got the same file, same name as the file had. So if you look in there, there'll be a disk image file. Right then, our next job is to insert the USB micro SD reader with the micro SD card in it, obviously, into the computer. once it comes up. Now you see mine says removable disk G, so just remember that drive letter just for a few moments, because you'll need to know which drive it is if you've got more than one USB drive in your computer. Right, anyway, so you just close that, go into your start menu, and we'll see where mine is on. I have to remember where it is. Image writer, that's the folder group it's in, and then go down to Win32 Disk Imager, which will open it as an administrator. It'll come up with that. Just click yes, and then it'll open. So the first thing we want to do is select our device, which ours was, well, mine is G, like that. And then next, you click this folder icon just here, and go to the downloads, Raspbian Jesse, and that one, and then click open. And it'll disappear for some reason. I don't know why it does that, but just click it down at the bottom and it comes back to the front. And then just click the right button there, and it'll say write into a physical device can corrupt the device. It's fine. Just click yes, and then that will write to the micro SD card. And what we'll do is we'll just let that run through, and we'll pick it back up once that's completed. Right, as you can see, it's now completed. So what you get is write successful, and you just click OK on that, and just click exit down here. There we go. Right, and all we need to do now is eject our card reader, which do that by clicking just here. And my machine, it comes up as a USB 2.0 SD MMC reader. Just click that. It'll say it's safe to remove the hardware. So you close that, take it out your machine, and the next step will be on the Raspberry Pi. So we'll shift over to the Raspberry Pi and show you basically what happens on that side of things. Right then, with this is the USB reader with the micro SD card. If you can just see that poking out the end, still in there, and the Raspberry Pi 3. So what you do is you take out the micro SD card out of here, and just pop the micro SD card into your Raspberry Pi, just like so. And then basically we'll plug this into to the TV and power it up, and I'll show you what happens from there. Right, as you can see, it's now booting up. It doesn't take long to do this bit at all. As you can see, the Pi's booting. It comes up with a bit of system information and whatever. Welcome to Pixel, powered by Raspbian. It just does a few setup items, and then it just boots into the operating system. Doesn't take that long at all. And as you can see, that's now booted up. And that's pretty much it. So anyway, many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we'll catch you next time.